Welcome to Zain Facts channel. Today we're diving into the icy abyss to uncover why planes don't fly over Antarctica. This isn't just a tale of extreme cold, it's a fascinating journey through hazardous weather, magnetic mysteries, and more. Stay tuned to discover the unexpected challenges that keep our skies clear of aircraft in this remote region. If you love exploring the extraordinary, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon for more intriguing facts. The perilous weather conditions. Antarctica is known for its extreme and unpredictable weather, which presents significant dangers to aviation. The continent experiences some of the harshest conditions on Earth, including severe blizzards, high winds, and temperatures that can plummet below -80 degrees Fahrenheit. These conditions make it nearly impossible for planes to maintain safe operation. De-icing a plane in such cold weather is a Herculean task, often costing hundreds of thousands of dollars and requiring complex systems that are not always reliable in extreme cold. The Antarctic climate is so severe that even the hardiest of equipment struggles to function. Hydraulic fluids can thicken, fuel can gel, and metal parts can become brittle. These factors contribute to a heightened risk of mechanical failures. Moreover, the combination of ice and snow can obscure vital components of the plane, making regular maintenance a significant challenge. Interesting facts. 1. Antarctica holds the record for the lowest temperature ever recorded on Earth, -128.6 degrees Fahrenheit. 2. The continent's weather can change rapidly, with storms known as katabatic winds reaching speeds of over 200 miles per hour. Poor visibility and navigation challenges. Flying over Antarctica is akin to navigating through a blinding white desert. The phenomenon known as whiteout is common, where the snow-covered ground and sky blend together, making it nearly impossible for pilots to discern the horizon. This can be incredibly disorienting and dangerous, increasing the risk of accidents. Whiteouts can occur without warning, trapping aircraft in a featureless expanse of white. Pilots rely heavily on visual cues to maintain their bearings, and without these, the risk of spatial disorientation increases dramatically. This disorientation can lead to controlled flight into terrain, CFIT incidents, where an airworthy aircraft under pilot control inadvertently crashes into the ground. Moreover, the polar regions interfere with navigational tools due to magnetic anomalies. Standard magnetic compasses are unreliable near the poles, and the lack of GPS signals and ground-based navigation aids further complicates flight operations. This makes it challenging for pilots to maintain their course and communicate with air traffic control. Interesting facts. 1. Whiteouts are so disorienting that they can cause pilots to lose track of their altitude and orientation, risking crashes. 2. The magnetic South Pole is not fixed and moves about 10 kilometers per year, adding to navigational challenges. Lack of infrastructure. One of the most significant hurdles to flying over Antarctica is the sheer absence of infrastructure. Unlike other continents, Antarctica lacks airports, runways, and emergency landing strips. In the event of an emergency, there are no facilities to support an aircraft. This is compounded by the fact that there are no established flight paths, making it akin to flying over an uncharted ocean. In other regions of the world, there are numerous airports and emergency landing strips where planes can divert in case of mechanical failure or other emergencies. In Antarctica, however, the vast expanse of ice and snow offers no such safety net. This means that any plane flying over the continent would have to carry enough fuel to return to its point of origin or to an alternative destination, significantly limiting the feasibility of such flights. Interesting facts. 1. Antarctica is the only continent without a native human population, meaning there are no permanent settlements to support aviation infrastructure. 2. The McMurdo Station, one of the few research stations with an airstrip, operates only during the Antarctic summer. Environmental regulations and treaties. The Antarctic Treaty System, established in 1961, plays a crucial role in limiting flights over the continent. The treaty designates Antarctica as a scientific preserve and bans military activity on the continent except for peaceful purposes. This includes restrictions on air traffic to minimize human impact on the pristine environment. The harsh regulations are aimed at preserving the unique and fragile ecosystem of Antarctica. The environmental regulations extend to limiting the number of people who can visit the continent each year. The aim is to protect the native wildlife and prevent the introduction of non-native species, which could disrupt the delicate balance of the ecosystem. The strict control over human activity means that any aviation activity must comply with stringent environmental standards. Interesting facts. The Antarctic Treaty has been signed by 54 countries, making it one of the most widely supported environmental agreements in the world. Despite these restrictions, some countries conduct scientific flights to study climate and ecological changes in Antarctica. Despite these challenges, there are exceptions and advances in aviation technology that occasionally make flights over Antarctica feasible. Scientific missions, rescue operations, and limited tourist flights are conducted under strict regulations and with specialized equipment. For instance, scenic flights from Australia and New Zealand offer passengers breathtaking views of the Antarctic landscape without landing. These flights are typically conducted in specially equipped aircraft designed to withstand the harsh conditions. They are also carefully planned to ensure that the planes have enough fuel and provisions to return safely to their starting point. Advances in aviation technology, such as more reliable de-icing systems and improved navigation tools, have made these flights more feasible, although they remain rare and expensive. Interesting facts. The first commercial passenger flight to Antarctica was conducted by Qantas in 1977, offering scenic views of the continent. Modern aircraft equipped with advanced navigation systems and fuel-efficient engines are gradually making polar flights more viable. The remoteness and extreme environment of Antarctica also pose significant risks to human life. In the event of a crash or emergency landing, rescue operations would be incredibly challenging. The nearest help could be thousands of miles away, and the harsh conditions could make survival difficult for any extended period. Additionally, flights over Antarctica could disrupt the native wildlife. The continent is home to a variety of unique species, including penguins, seals, and seabirds. Aircraft noise and emissions could disturb these animals, many of which are already vulnerable due to changing climate conditions. Interesting facts. Emperor penguins, the largest of the penguin species, breed during the Antarctic winter and rely on the stable sea ice for their survival. The Weddell seal can dive to depths of over 2,000 feet and remain underwater for up to 80 minutes, making it one of the deepest diving seals. Technological and logistical challenges further complicate the feasibility of flights over Antarctica. Aircraft need to be specially designed to handle the extreme cold, which can affect everything from the engines to the electronic systems. Fuel efficiency becomes a critical factor as the increased distance and lack of refueling options require planes to carry more fuel, adding to their weight and reducing efficiency. Logistically, planning a flight over Antarctica involves meticulous preparation. Every aspect, from route planning to emergency procedures, must be carefully considered to mitigate the risks. The lack of infrastructure means that any malfunction or emergency could have catastrophic consequences, making the planning and execution of such flights incredibly complex and resource-intensive. Interesting facts. The longest non-stop flight in history was conducted by a B-52 bomber, covering a distance of over 12,000 miles, but even such long-range aircraft avoid the Antarctic region. NASA uses Antarctica as a testing ground for space missions due to its harsh conditions, which simulate the environment of other planets. While the idea of flying over Antarctica may seem thrilling, the combination of extreme weather, poor visibility, lack of infrastructure, stringent environmental regulations, and numerous logistical challenges makes it a daunting and often impractical endeavor. The risks far outweigh the benefits, keeping this icy wilderness largely untouched by aviation. If you found this exploration of Antarctica's no-fly zone intriguing, make sure to subscribe to Zain Facts channel for more fascinating insights into the world's most mysterious places. Hit that bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Thanks for watching and see you in the next adventure.